What is up? What is up? How is everyone doing today, tonight? How is everyone? Wacky Wednesday, kicking it with B. What is up, my friends? How is everyone doing? It is Wednesday. It has stopped raining. It was actually a decent day today. I'm happy. It was Wednesday. No rain, baby. No rain. Can't believe it, but it was no rain. After 2 days of straight rain, nonstop. Hello, Steven. How are you, buddy? You are like no a number one. You're always the first one up in here, Steve. You are always the top notch guy in here, Steve. How is it going, buddy? How's your day going? Everything going good for you, Steve? Do. It's going, and it's good to hear, my friend. That is good to hear. Boom, 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 boom. 6:11 p.m. Wednesday. It's hump day, baby. Halfway through the week. You know that hump day, baby. Get over that hump. Wednesday's the hump day. You know what I'm talking about? So that's the best thing you can do is get over that hump. And you know what I mean? It's all we can do, right? Every day is a blessing, buddy. Every day above ground is a blessing. Every day is a bonus for sure, for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Every day is a bonus. Biggity biggity bonus. Biggity biggity bonus for Bino. A Bino bonus. A Bino bonus. Ooh boy. Just one of them days that Bino goes through. Don't take it personal. Remember that song, Steve? By Brandy? It's one of them days. Just a din, 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 din. Oh boy. It was hot in Mississippi today, Steve. It gets real muggy down there, right? I bet it does get real muggy down in Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. That in school, they used to make us say that all the time. MISSISSIPPI. 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 I'd like to move down south though, because I'm really getting tired of winters, man. I don't want to deal with them no more. That's for damn sure. I don't want to deal with no more winters. But you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Paid all my bills today. Got all that straightened out. Had to pay to get the car re-registered. You know, you gotta every 2 years you gotta pay to get for your registration updated. Next thing, get some tires, get it inspected. I'll be happy with all that, you know. I'll be happy with all that, my friend. My friend Steve Ann. Who else is in here? I see you're here, Steve. I don't know who else is in here. It is, Steve. It is. It is a little quiet here today. It is a little quiet here today. Maybe it's too early for people, but I'll stay on for a while anyways. I'll talk to myself. I don't really care. I just like talking. I had a good day today though. It was a nice day. I had a nice lunch. I went and got a nice sandwich. Went and got a nice grinder today. Nice sandwich. A nice grinder. Oh, I got a Italian cold cut. So it was ham, salami, capicola. Um, I got mozzarella cheese on it, fresh mozzarella, oil and vinegar, salt and pepper. an Italian roll. Oh, the best. With a bag of those Cape Cod chips, salt and vinegar. Love them. And a San Pellegrino water. I had a San Pellegrino water with. It was good. It was nice. It was a nice lunch. After I do my show tonight, I think I'm gonna probably grill up a steak for Din Din. Have a little steak, you know. Oh, it was good. It was very good. It was very, very good, Steve. Thank you. It was very good. It was very interesting. Very good and interesting. That's all you can do, you know. Gotta eat. I like to eat good. I was gonna go. They didn't have any in the store I went to. I was feeding for seafood salad, but they didn't have it in the store I went to. They usually do. They didn't have it today, so I was a little bummed out about that. Maybe next time, you know. I'm thinking before it gets too cold though. After I got to work this fair with Nick. After that though, I'm gonna take a little weekend vacation. Go somewhere. I don't know yet. You know, get a room, go somewhere. Maybe the beach or something. I don't know before it gets too cold. It's the best time to do it though, because there's not too many people. If you go, if you go in the, like, if you go in the middle of the summer, the beaches and everything are all packed and everything. So yeah, definitely take a little vacation. I need one. Definitely need a little vacation. No wrong with that, you know. Take a vacation. I might go to Florida this winter though. This winter, if everything works out the way I want it to, I might take like a month and go to Florida. 3 weeks or a month. The real cold, maybe like January when it's real cold and snowy. Like to take a month to go down to Florida. Take a month off, go to Florida, sit in the sun, basically go down there and scout it out. Because I'd like to move down there, but I don't know if I'm gonna or not. But we'll see how things work out. You know, see how it is down there. See how everything is down in old Florida. Oh, you're in Florida last year? What part, Steve, were you in? Oh, Steve, if I go to Florida, I'm definitely not going to Tallahassee. I'm going a little further down in Tallahassee. If I go to Florida, I'm either going to go to Naples or the St. Pete, Tampa area. I'm not sure yet. I have people in both. I mean, I probably will hit, if I go for a month, I'll probably do both. I got my uncles and my cousin and my friend are down in Naples, and I got a few more friends up in the Tampa, St. Pete area. Try to see everybody while I'm down. It's a big state, though. It's actually a pretty long drive, I think, from the Tampa, St. Pete area down to Naples. I think it's a good drive, a couple hour drive, but I'll rent the car when I'm down there. You know, go back to Florida. I like Florida a lot. Go back to Florida to visit. Last time I went to Miami. I went to South Beach, but I'm not going to Miami this time. Go down and see my family, see everybody down there, down in Florida. FLA, baby. I would like to move to Florida. The only problem with Florida is that the job market's not the same. Like, you don't make as much money down there as you would up here. That's the only part that kind of sucks about it. You know what I mean? That's the only part that kind of sucks. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Years ago. Tampa's nice. Yeah, I like Tampa. I like Tampa. There's a lot to do in Tampa. There's a real lot to do in Tampa. They got well, last time I was in Tampa, I still drank and stuff. So they got a lot of bars and stuff down in Tampa. Ybor City, it's like this blocked off section. They got a lot of bars and stuff down there. The nightlife was pretty cool. The nightlife was pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. There was a lot of fun places in Ybor City. Not just because I don't drink doesn't mean I can't go to a club or anything. Go see the pretty women, man. There's plenty of pretty women down in Florida. That's one thing they don't got a shortage of pretty women down there. They definitely got an overabundance of pretty women down in Florida. Absolutely. You want to look at some beautiful girls, go down to Florida for sure. See plenty of them down there. Last time I was there, I met this chick. She tried to get me to go to a nude beach, but my buddy who I was with didn't want to go, probably because he's an overweight bastard. Didn't want his little winky out there, but I would have went. But he didn't want to go, so I didn't go. Other than that, I don't know. There's nobody in here. Going on 12 minutes and nobody in here. I don't know. I might wrap this up early. If it's just me and you, Steve. I mean, Steve, you're a nice guy and everything. But, I might wrap this up early and call it a night or something. You know what I'm saying, Stevie? There's a lot of fun places down there, though. Definitely, definitely. If you're gonna go to the Tampa area, definitely hit Ybor City. Absolutely, I agree with that. No, 1,000%. But I'll hit both. If I go to Florida, I'll hit Ybor, Tampa, St. Pete area. Then I'll go down to Naples because like I said, I got family down in Naples and stuff. I'll go visit them. Only because last time I was in Florida, I went to Miami and I didn't get to see anybody. So this time I'll definitely go visit everybody down there. Absolutely. 100%, Steve. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Go visit everybody down there. Down in Florida, baby. But if I go, it'll be January or February. Maybe go for a month. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't like to think too far ahead, you know what I'm saying? If I think too far ahead, I lose it. So basically, I think, not in the moment, but I think for a day or two ahead. Not too far ahead. Can't do that. You know what I mean? That song was on the radio today. It's one of them days that a girl goes through. Now it's stuck in my head. I don't know why. I never even liked that song when it came out years ago when it was popular. But we'll see what happens. Where is everybody? This is depressing in here today, Steve. Wacky Wednesday. Ain't nobody in here but me and you, Steve. Me and you, one on one. It's like a one-on-one consultation. Marley, what are you doing? I was just telling Steve how in January I might go to Florida. I'm thinking about it, anyways. Marley, you want to come up and talk to me? I'm all alone, baby girl. Hold on a second here. That's better. No wonder. Want to come talk to me, Marley? Marley. Oh, so you don't want to talk to me? Okay, it's all good. It's all good in the hood, Marley. What did I just do? Uh-oh. No bueno. No, that's not what I want. X out of here we go. You about to go live, Marley? Marley. Anna Banana. I'm not gonna call you Anna Banana. I told you that. Annie with the fanny, the cutie with the booty. How you doing? Yesterday was your birthday. Did you hope you had a good day? Did you have cake and ice cream? Did you have cake and ice cream? Marley, come on for a couple minutes. Say hello. I want to hear your beautiful voice, my southern peach, my Georgia peach. Marley Marl. Marley. Marley. I had a good day today. I did a lot of things. I got a lot of things accomplished today, which I love to do. I love when I accomplish things. It's the best. 1,000%. If I Usually I try to accomplish at least one thing a day. But today I got like 5 or 6 things done. So, and I got it all done. And I was back at the house by like 3 o'clock. So it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Who wants to come up and talk? Marley, you gonna come up? Ann, you want to come up and say, "Oh, here's my Marley. Here's my little Georgia Peach." Hi, Taurus.
I ain't that bad.
What do you mean you ain't that bad?
I don't sound that bad.
No, I don't know. It's only because I'm imitating you, so I make it sound worse. You know,
Yeah.
like when you try to imitate me, it sounds horrible.
Where's Ann?
Ann's right there. Ann, you want to come on and talk? Cake, yes. Ice cream, no. I'm lactose intolerant. Me too, Ann. I am too.
Hey, Steven and Ann.
If I drink anything with any dairy or anything like with dairy, forget about it. Guess what? I'm on the toilet afterwards. Why do it just keep popping up when I fucking do this?
That's TMI.
It is TMI.
He done told us about his McDonald's problem.
I do, dude. I do. I really do. Every time I eat McDonald's, every single time I eat McDonald's, it's a wrap. And I know it too, but yet I keep doing it like an idiot. I keep doing it like a dummy.
Oh boy.
I know it's gonna happen, and I keep doing it.
You do it anyway.
I do. Like a total fool.
Hard-headed.
Hard-headed ain't the word. You know how you say stupid in Italian? Stunad. I'm a stunad. Stunad.
You know, I do know how to say something in German.
Sprachen die Deutsch?
Waterhead. That's the only thing I know because my dad, he was in the Army from 78 to 82 before I was born.
Yeah.
And he stayed in Germany for like 2 of the years or something like that.
Yeah, but back then, because they had East Germany and West Germany, East Germany was communist, so they had the border. Yeah, and the United States used to always put troops there. Yeah.
So right? He got to see like Amsterdam and Holland and I don't know where else, but he got to go everywhere.
A blockhead? What?
And my dad called me a blockhead.
And you're gonna come up and talk to me and Marley, or you're not gonna? You're just gonna type away. Type. Type.
I know I got my cards on the bed, and I'm ready to go live, and then y'all was on here, so I had to speak to y'all.
I'm sorry. I thought you didn't go till 7. That's why I did it at 6.
I normally don't go till 7, but I was trying to be on top of my game, and then I'm like...
See, I'm on time, and you're early. See?
So I need to get it together, right?
I tell you, I try to work around everybody because I know Joe goes on at like 8:39.
Well, see, I don't have a set time, so it really don't bother me when you go live, even if it's at 7, because
I try to work around everybody. See?
Well, don't do that for me because I'm not dependable. Like yesterday, I didn't even get on there.
Yo, you're unpredictable. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not that you're not dependable. You're unpredictable.
Well, that's a better way to put it. Now I'm going to start using that when people say I'm not dependable.
You say, no, I'm unpredictable. All right? Get it right.
The only time I'm predictable is when I go to work. I get there 2 minutes before I'm supposed to. I clock in and I leave at like 5:01.
Oh, and today's your husband's birthday? A day apart, huh? That's funny. Happy birthday to your husband. From the guy he doesn't like.
So what sign are y'all? Are y'all both Virgos, Ann? I don't really know for sure. Is it Virgo season?
Yep.
Oh, Lord. I bet y'all have some button heads. 2 Virgos in the same house.
Uh-oh. Forget about it.
Unless y'all are on the same page about the stuff.
Forget about it.
He said, forget about it.
Forget about it. You want to do a general rating for me since you're so itchy to read?
Sure, what you want me to just pull a general?
General love for Bino.
All right, let me see. Let's go for it then.
Let's go for it then. I wish someone in the room was a Taurus.
Now when I say that word, I'm like, does it really sound like that in my mind?
It does. It does. It does. It absolutely does.
Oh boy. I don't like to hear myself talk either.
You can't. Why? Can you hear yourself?
I'm not right now, but if I ever like try to do something to a video or something and I hit it and then I hear myself, I'm like, oh my God, I got to cut it off.
You like the thumbnail I put up? You like the
always,
thumbnail
the struggle is real. What did you put up? Let me see. I don't even know what it was. No, I'm in the StreamYard thing.
Oh, you're in the StreamYard thing, so you can't see it.
Hold on, I can't on the tablet.
Oh, aren't you cool? Aren't you so cool?
You making fun of my untechnological ass?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I am absolutely not making fun of you, okay? I'm doing the opposite. I'm not making fun of you.
Okay. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, my toe hurts.
Oh wait, it's a it says Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a big mouth.
Kicking it with B.
Yeah, it's a big
Where's
mouth.
Nick? I see it.
Well, no, Nick. I only do Kicking It Live with Nick. I do Kicking It with B, separate.
I know, but I'm saying, like, do y'all have a schedule or something? Y'all do it
whenever he's free. We used to do it a lot, like every day. But he got a new job, so he works a lot.
So now y'all have become unpredictable.
Unpredictable. I like it. Yes, that's why I'm trying to be predictable. I come on more now because I'm trying to obviously get watch hours. You know.
Yeah. So how many more you need?
500.
So basically, I'm trying to think of something you could do. Why don't you do, like, you know how you did history stuff before, like stuff that happened a while back? So I know you don't
do
probably
videos? Do videos?
Like do lives about current stuff.
Oh,
you know, like the true crime channels do.
I could do that. Or I could just talk about myself because I like doing that a lot.
Yeah, but people get pulled in if the title, I'm just saying, if you want the watch hours.
I know.
So people get pulled in by the title of stuff if it's current stuff. You know, like look at let me think of some of them's names. Some of the true crime people. I'm not saying they're good channels. I'm saying what they talk about.
I watch a lot of documentaries on YouTube. I watch a lot of documentaries.
Well, these are just people that cover random cases, like missing people cases and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the thing with that is that you have to do a lot of, like, you have to research it and stuff. Like, really I don't really have time to be doing that.
Oh.
Like, this is my time to come on here. Like, at night I can do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have a moon in Gemini, in other words, chaotic and bipolar, and Libra and North Node. My Venus is in Gemini.
My Taurus is in North Node.
My North Node is in Sagittarius.
My rising is Sagittarius.
And then I have the one that describes me the most, though, is on Mars and Leo.
They say your Mars is pretty important, and I don't even know what mine is.
They say my Mars is in Leo, so that's like, you're all about, well, they say you're self-centered, but I don't get it.
If you're low vibrational, you're self-centered. If you're high vibrational, then you're not.
Then you're just entertaining.
Huh?
If you're high vibrational, you're not self-centered. You're entertaining at that point.
Yeah.
See?
But if you're low vibrational, you're full of yourself and you're very egotistical. Two of Cups, Bino.
What does that mean?
That's like a mutual connection coming into your life for real. I'm not even playing. I was just shuffling and talking and it flipped.
Oh, really?
2 of Cups in the upright. Bino's gonna be in love. 3 of Cups in the upright. Let's see what else. Now you got to tell me if I'm right or not. And the Empress is in the reverse.
It is retrograde.
Yeah, and that says right there, that'll be some kind of connection that'll come in, but there won't be a lot of growth and expansion because the Empress is in the reverse.
In the reverse.
Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit?
So I need 2 more.
Maybe a crazy X is gonna pop back in.
Well, it's 2 of Cups in the upright, so that's why I thought it was good, because if it was in the reverse, that would be more like a crazy X. Then the 4 of Swords, which that's nothing but taking a break or healing or something like that.
Yeah.
But this is a love reading, so. And the Knight of Cups. I bet you have a new person that's going to come around.
Oh yeah.
I'm not even playing. You're gonna have to tell me if it's right. Then you got to come put it on my channel in a comment or something.
I got to put it on your channel in a comment.
And the 10 of Cups at the bottom.
Oh, because I'm all that in a bag of chips. I already know that.
Well, there you go.
We already know. Hey, Z. You already know I'm all that in a bag of chips.
Z can come up here and talk, Bino.
Of course she can. And also,
don't you want to?
Do you remember what I said last night? Excuse me. Do you remember what I said? Yeah, in Jill's room. Do you remember what I said?
No.
If my channel blows up.
Oh, you're gonna take us all on a cruise. Y'all hear that?
Yeah. Ann, were you there for that? Ann's coming too.
She was in there. Wasn't you in there, Ann?
See, there's the link if you want to come up and say hello. What are you laughing at?
I don't know. I call her Ann, and then I don't mean to do that. I swear her name was Ann before.
It was Ann before, and now first it was Annie. Remember? That's why I still call her Annie.
Okay.
Hi, Z.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi.
Hey Marley.
How are you?
I am great. It's been a good day. Nice and chill, the way I like it.
I had a good day as well. Even though I paid a lot of bills, but it was a productive day.
That's all right though. You paid the bills.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's always
even
a beautiful thing.
Even if you only have $7 left afterwards.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
I can tell you about that life.
Yes, I can tell you too.
Well, I paid all the bills. I got the new registration for my car. Now all I got to do is get tires so I can get an inspection sticker. But I got till the end of the month to do that. And I bought two new pairs of boots for the winter, and I bought a new pair of kicks. How you doing?
All right. Yeah,
you've been on it today.
I was on, and I went and got myself a nice Italian cold cut. Well, we call them grinders, but a sub, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you're definitely having a good day.
I am having a good day. I'm glowing today, baby. I'm glowing. And she's doing my reading right now. So what does my reading say?
It said 2 of Cups. Listen to this, Z. I'm not kidding. And I take reversals. So it said 2 of Cups, then 3 of Cups, the Empress reversed. I didn't put them back in the deck, but I remember them. The 4 of Swords, the 10 of Cups was at the bottom. And I told him there could be somebody that comes in that he's like mutual, like for real. The only problem is this person doesn't grow very good with the Empress being in the reverse. But you tell me if you think it means something different, because I don't know. It literally popped out of the deck.
Wow.
2 of Cups.
I've been feeling for a while that Bino was going to have some love in his life. I actually thought that you did, because I felt that energy so strong. But you were like flirty with the girls. But I'm just like, okay, that's just his personality. He's playing around or whatever.
I do play around a lot.
Yeah, I think you did say that you were single one time, though.
I am.
So I was like, oh, okay, so that must be futuristic, because it's like a very strong energy. Like, I was really surprised to hear.
And the 5th one was the Knight of Cups, and all the cups were in the upright.
Ooh, yes, you got
I'm glowing, baby. I'm glowing, baby.
Yeah, got some good stuff coming into you, and that personality of yours, though. I mean, man, just as a woman, you can really like appreciate that, and you're not a creep either, so it's like, even, you get a little raunchy with the jokes, but it doesn't
I don't try to go overboard with them though. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't give those creepy
It
vibes.
don't make you feel like there's a
creeper, right? Creeper creeping
yeah,
around.
it don't make you feel weird.
Yeah, and then like I finally I saw I clicked on it to watch it a little bit and like it. You and the last thing that you guys did, I know I think it was something about variety. Yeah, he was talking
Yeah,
about,
Verizon. Yeah.
and so that was the first time I actually saw like what you guys looked like because of the thumbnail on there. And I was like, okay, I know that one's Bino because he talked about, his haircut and everything. And so once I played the video, I could tell who was who. And I was just like, yeah, my vibe was right. Cause like I can really pick up if I can actually see a person. But I was like, okay, my vibe's right. He's a cool dude. He's definitely not a creeper, you know. He's
Well, thank
got
you,
a cool
Z.
personality. That personality of yours, this new woman, that is the main thing that is going to like really draw her in. You
Y'all
just
gonna be snowed in for the winter.
No,
yep.
I was just saying that come January, I want to go to Florida for a month. I want to get away from the bad month.
Oh, that would be awesome to go somewhere warm for the
Yeah.
winter.
Right? Isn't it, Z? Z, you're right like me because you get it as bad as I do with the winters.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Gets pretty cold
Depressing.
We
and
go to Florida in like July and August and
oh,
June and
extra hot.
September when it's like 100 degrees. That's supposed to be
Yeah.
fun to us.
Yeah, and it's so humid in Florida when it's real hot like that too.
Oh, summertime in
Yeah.
Florida is tough.
But Georgia ain't no better. I'm only like an hour from Florida.
Yeah, no, you get it too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Georgia.
The,
Yeah, been
the,
to Georgia in the summer actually. Both times I went, it was August and it was sweltering.
Yeah. My grandma used to call August the dog days.
Yep.
Dog days of summer. Yeah,
Yep.
that started in the South. That's the South saying that, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
See, that's a Southern
Yeah.
saying.
And it's like you can't even breathe. Like I have a difficult time like breathing when it's so humid like that. It feels like I'm breathing water.
Because you probably you're not used to it. But it's bad for me too, even though I was born here. But if you're not used to it, that's just like whenever I had to go to the mountains to meet some of my people I was kin to when I was a kid. It was terrible to me in the summer there. I didn't like the way it felt there. I can't describe it. It wasn't cold or anything like that, but it was like, I don't know, dry air. I don't really know. It was different than here. And I was a little kid and I remember that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is very different because like I've been to Texas and it's a very different kind of
It's a
heat.
dry heat, right?
Yeah, it's dry. So when it's 90, it's just 90. It's not
That,
90 and feels like 103.
On our
that's the
little winter
truth.
thing,
When I
it'll
was
be
out in
like
Cali,
94 feels like 107.
when I was out in Cali, it's the truth though. It could be 100 degrees in Southern California. If you go in the shade, you're fine because it's the humidity that kills you. The dew point and
Yep.
humidity is what kills you.
Yep. And that's why I want to move away from here. But I don't like all that extra heat. I was going to move to Vegas. I convinced my dad and several siblings, to move there. And I'm still here in the Midwest. They've been out there a few years.
So you didn't go?
I did not go.
She
I
got
did
rid
not
of everybody.
I took them all underway. I talked the good game and everything. And I don't know. It didn't feel right anymore,
That's
And
funny. You got rid of everybody. Hey, let's all go to Vegas. You stay.
yeah, and I'm still here. And so my sisters, they don't really like it there. So they're like, yeah, don't come, where else do you think we should move or whatever? But my dad loves it. He's Chicago born and raised and
Those
he
Chicago
loves
guys love the desert. I don't know what it
yeah.
is with Chicago guys. They love Vegas.
Yeah, he does not want to come back. And
That's the
I'm just
brutal
like,
winters. The
yeah.
brutal winters. You don't want that shit no more.
Yeah, and then they're old now. I mean, not old, but
Older.
he's in his 60s. That's old enough, so no more shoveling snow and all of that.
Exactly.
So yeah, he stays in the house when it's like 100 or whatever, but they said that it's really just July and August are the worst. It's really, really hot.
You
And
know the
all
thing
the
out there
other
too. You know the thing out there too, though. See, the water. because you have to have big water tanks, right, for your houses and shit.
Yeah. So yeah, he talked about that water being a bit of an issue. And see, for me personally, wherever I live, I need my connection is to nature is the water, and so I need to be near water, like a lake or something like
Yeah,
that. You
yeah,
know, so like even just being, here in this part of Indiana where I'm close to Illinois, I'm about maybe 10 or 15 minutes from a lake and a beach, and then I can
yeah.
go in the other direction for 30 minutes and hit a whole stretch of beach and sand dunes and everything. I have to have like a good access,
You're
you
a
know.
beach person. You're a beach person.
Yeah, and I don't really get in that water either. That's really weird. I just want to
Sometimes
be,
some people just go. I like the beach too. I'm not really big on going in the water or even on the
yeah.
sand, but I just like to be near it.
Right. I'm a
Mhm.
bit of a germaphobe sometimes. And then it's like cold. I don't like cold, wet things touching my skin. It freaks me out. So I will, it has to be 100 degrees for me to actually get in the water and feel relief being in it. Otherwise, it's just like, oh my God, cold, wet. It's on my skin, my bare skin. I have no idea what that's about, but cold and wet, I cannot take it.
Forget
But I
about it.
do like to just walk on the sand. And if I go where the sand dunes are, it's almost like they have like a little cliff where it really is just a big dune of sand, but you can climb up on it and you can sit on it and just watch Lake Michigan, roll its waves and stuff. It's really, really peaceful. I go out there hugging trees and
When
stuff
the
too.
kids were little, we would go to the beach every year for a week. And so I love metal detecting. And I've never found anything that was like worth money, but I just like to do it. Like I found random stuff. So we would take a mason jar and get like the tent stakes and the rusty quarters and the beer tops, and we would put one in each jar for that. Like we would make a jar for 2012, a jar for 2013, and they thought that was the coolest thing. So that's what I like doing at the beach. But they didn't outgrowed it now. So
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I know. Doesn't it suck sometimes? It's like you want them to grow up, so you don't have to do everything for them and
yeah,
provide.
because they're 11 and 16. If I asked them to go out there and hunt tent stakes with me, we were hunting treasure back then, but
Right, right. Now it's like, this is lame, Mom. Why are we
yeah.
doing this? It's like, really, I mean, I guess that's what I really do enjoy about, being a grandma, even though I feel like I'm too young to be somebody's grandma. So she calls me Gram Z, because I'm just
Yeah.
I'm not a grandma, I'm a Gramsy.
Well,
And
my mom's name is Phyllis, and my kids call her Phil. So,
oh, I like
Lord,
that. I like
I
that. See, I wanted her to call me Z, and I was just like, no, we have to teach respect, so I gotta change that,
yeah,
somehow. So I came up with Gramsy,
that's cute.
yeah, and made a whole little song because she's a Gramsy girl. I used to sing to her, and she sings it to me now. But it's like that wonderment. Like I love to watch things grow, and so I get to watch her
Yeah,
grow, and I teach her things that she's gonna do forever. Like she even
that's
meditates
so
with me.
true.
She loves the crystals and the sage, and we go out in the backyard barefoot. We dance in the rain. She appreciates all of those things. We take walks. Almost every day. I take her to the park because my daughter's very much a homebody. Like,
My 16-year-old son might make me a grandma before I want to be, but
Oh
oh,
boy.
that's scary. That's scary. Yes, I
I
thought I
mean, I
was gonna.
don't want him to, but I'm
Right.
just saying you can't control them. Like everybody says,
Yes.
oh, you can, but you can't to a point. I mean,
No, you can't.
I
You got
mean,
so they got free will. Like I taught her everything. I gave her
he's a
condoms.
good boy though, and if he
Yeah,
does get a girl pregnant, his ass is gonna do what he's got to do. If he's got to
Gotta
work at
man
Burger
up.
King
Gotta
and
man up.
McDonald's,
yeah.
Gotta
that's
man
right.
up.
I
That's
hope
what
he
I
don't,
told.
but if
That
he does,
Yeah, these kids, I tell you, my granddaughter's father, he was just a young little suburban boy. Mom educated you, gave condoms to him. And we asked, did you do this on purpose? Because of the fact that you got pregnant, but they had to orchestrate a lie for a week to both moms. And the reason we didn't check with each other, we both thought it sounded suspicious, but we didn't check with each other because they lied and said the other mom was okay. So our attitude was like,
Oh
well, if
yeah.
she's okay with it, then all right, it'll be okay, you
Yep.
know. And because we would never leave them alone. They were never in a house alone to do anything. So they had to orchestrate it to actually get alone. And then you end up knocked up like, really, like
Yep. That's how kids are though. You can't control that.
yeah, and last year of high school, I mean, they both finished. I mean, she was about 5 or 6 months with the belly walking across the stage, and then, both went to school, afterwards and stuff like that. But it's just like, really, really,
Yeah,
like,
but you can't make, I mean, that doesn't mean you didn't raise them good anyway, not
right.
nowadays.
Right. And that's the thing. Like I did the best I could to, not make, either one of them feel bad or whatever. And I just, I'm like, okay, I guess that soul is deciding to, come here now instead of
Mm-hmm.
and it's not been, like as bad like with them being young like they are, it's not actually been a very bad experience. And a lot of support from like
And
both.
look what you got out of it.
Yeah, I got that grandbaby and she actually
That's
favors me. My daughter looks like somebody else's kid, and she did not look
that's
like her dad.
hilarious.
If she didn't look like her dad, I would swear they gave me the baby. I'm
They
just
give you the
like,
wrong kid.
where am I in there? It's like nowhere. Like her
Well,
person.
y'all know how we're from Georgia, so this is the Bible Belt. And my son, he likes to give me a hard time. I hope to God he's kidding, but he's like, Mama, when I do make you a grandma, you got to put them dang tarot cards up when my kid comes over here, because they're gonna have me at the school, and he's gonna tell his pre-K teacher that his grandma's a witch, and I don't know what to say to them people. So that's the only thing you can't show your kid them cards. My kid them cards. I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
Oh Lord.
Like especially like when people think, because it really is, our ancient practices that
Yeah.
I feel like we were purposely scared away from, who we really are and our gifts and
So we
everything. Yeah,
don't know how to read what's going on inside of us very well.
exactly. So we keep reaching for outside things in this matrix to find the answers to fulfill us.
Yep.
And it's
We're
like,
reverse. We're programmed to reverse manifest, and I'm still trying to unprogram the crap.
yeah, and it's not easy. It's
No.
it's like you're under a spell, and it's not easy to break that
Even
spell.
when you consciously recognize it, that's just like the first step. You got a while to go still.
Yep, that awareness is where it begins.
You know what? I don't know why I do it, but I burn white candles every day. Is that a
Yeah,
good thing? Is that a good thing?
that clears. The white candles are for clearing negative energy around you or in your home. When
I
people
just
come.
subconsciously burn them. I don't know why. Always white ones I get.
And see that therein lies what I'm saying, how they try to scare us away from our ancient practices. There is something in your spirit and soul that just drives you naturally to
And
do that.
I'm pulled to that Palo Santo wood,
But
and
that's
I literally have no idea why.
the Palo Santo. They call it the holy wood, which is what Hollywood is actually named after. And so the tree itself is said to have magical properties to it, and it does bring in positive energy and clears out the negativity, mainly like transmuting the negative into positive. But like just the smell of that Palo Santo, can just like bring this sort of peace into your gut. And
Yes.
yeah, it makes you feel good and
It
everything.
always makes me think of the word marshmallow wood. That's the dumbest thing in the
Oh,
world.
that's
I think
cool.
I'm gonna start
When
walking
I
around saging a
smell
few
it.
people. I'm gonna start
Yeah,
saging people.
absolutely.
When
negativity
I
don't
smell it before it burns, it's like marshmallow wood.
yeah, yeah, it is. It's like a sweet sort of smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start
Yeah.
saging people,
Yeah.
negative bastards. So let's just walk around with a stick of sage, you bastards.
Yep. Yes. You could definitely, sage people carrying that, that negative energy on them and stuff,
One of my old friends, we went to the flea market one time, and this girl had crystals, and the sage was burning because she was burning the crystals to purify them before she sold them, right, to people. And the girl, me and her don't get along anymore, but she said, that stuff stinks. And I was thinking, it must be getting some demons out because
Yep.
you shouldn't be that offended by it.
And certain sages do have a little bit more of a pungent odor. But a lot of times if a person really can't stand the smell,
Yeah,
that's
we
that.
had to go out of there, and we were in an outside venue thing. We wasn't even in a building.
Yeah,
Yep.
see, that's that negative energy. That's those demons in them that are irritated by it.
I
That's what
truly got that feeling.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like
My
that. Remember
daughter,
that chick I was talking about last night? The one that hit me with the pole? That chick's
oh yeah,
crazy.
The
yeah,
one that your family member beat up.
My niece, my little niece went out there and
Yeah.
beat the shit out of her. But
beautiful.
I was mad about that though, because the girl was so crazy that she's the type of chick that have a knife. Like literally, she pulled a knife at someone at work. The day she climbed through my window and attacked me in my sleep, she had pulled a knife at someone at work. Pulled a knife on someone at work. The girl had. I never knew it either. But then afterwards, her sister's like, "Oh no, she takes all these meds. She's nuts." Like, wow, no one told me this.
Really,
Before,
I don't know. Like I would tell, like
I would
especially.
warn somebody I loved. I'm just
Well, no,
saying.
her sister's excuse was, "Oh well, she had been taking her meds for like 6 months and she hadn't had no problems." Okay, but you knew she was cuckoo. You never told me.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, if you're around for a while and you got a whole relationship, I would probably pull you to the side and let you know my family member, is a little off. They're on meds.
Yeah.
Make sure, that they're taking their meds and stuff like that. If they don't take them, I would warn you, especially that type of crazy. I wouldn't let just an innocent person, just come in and not know. You
Yo,
know,
no idea at all. Like I said, I woke up, my face bloody, like I had to get stitches, everything, and then so she took off, whatever. But then like 2 days later, no one could find her. She tried to run someone down with her car, and the cops got her, and I think they ended up committing her because I never saw her again.
Okay. Well, that was probably a very good thing to go ahead and commit her because that's probably where she belongs.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Like I never saw her again, but she had that type of like there's
I
different
need
types
one
of
of them.
paranoid schizophrenics, but she was like a violent type. Like she thought
Okay.
everyone was out to get her, and she was
Okay.
like violence.
Yeah. 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 I've heard of those. I those kind. I have not like encountered them.
Oh, you don't want to see, believe me.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
really that's scary. It's I mean it's like bipolar people too. If they don't take their meds or smoke their weed, they can flip out at a moment's notice.
My brother is very bipolar. I mean, he has up so high and down so low, but I've never seen him violent like that, like ever.
Yeah, right, right. That
He just
was
gets argumentative. You know what I mean?
okay. Yeah, yeah. They do tend to do that. Yeah, like my sister is bipolar, and I think a little touch of schizophrenia. They
Okay.
um like it doesn't fall completely in either category for them to be able to diagnose her.
She's
Um,
borderline then.
yeah, and so and she used to cut herself when she would have her breakdowns, cut her wrists and stuff like that.
Mhm.
She finally like stopped, by the time she had like the third kid. But I finally convinced her to start smoking marijuana, because I've seen with bipolar people, them telling me themselves how it helped regulate them in the mood swings. And so she started, she doesn't really smoke now, but she did give it a try for a few months, and said it definitely made a difference. She didn't have those lows like that, and go into those depressions and stuff. And I got her to start meditating a little bit too, and that seemed to help as well. But it's
Absolutely.
that mental illness is a rough thing, for them,
Yeah.
dealing with that, and then for us being affected.
Absolutely. Like the average person, like obviously everyone gets depression. Every single person gets depression, but they get it to an extreme. Like, and I understand it because I've known people to get it and where they can't leave their house and stuff, and it's sad. And there's nothing you can say to them. I mean, they have to come out of it themselves, and
Yeah.
it sucks. It sucks to watch someone go through that. It really breaks your heart, you know.
Yeah, yeah, because you can't, you really can't do anything once they go so low. Like even your words just fall on deaf ears. And I've been depressed like that too, so that, so I know from like experience, there's nothing you can say. You just, pray the person doesn't kill themselves, and,
Absolutely.
or do a bunch of self-destructive things, and, let them ride it out,
Exactly.
and,
Like I
hopefully.
said, I used to have a bad drinking problem, and
Mhm.
that's such a depressant. And I used to get so depressed, but I never got like that, like I had suicidal thoughts or anything like that. I just would get like I didn't want to. I was embarrassed. I didn't want to see anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I wouldn't
Mhm.
leave the house. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yep, that's really funny. Like you said that about being embarrassed. I think that shame thing gets all of us on some level and puts us in this, state of like mental turmoil that we probably wouldn't be in if we didn't have the shame. And it's like we walk around ashamed of actually just being a human and doing the best you can on your journey, and
Exactly.
and worried about, people judging us. And, I was homeless for like a few years, and homeless in the sense that I didn't have my own place anymore. Not so much I was on the
On the
streets.
street. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I did live in my car for a year, but it was by choice because it
Mhm.
was the only thing I still had left,
Yeah.
and I remember like when I finally stopped living in the car, and I told the car place, like, look, it's causing me more stress to try to find the money to keep the car. Just take it. Let me be free. And I remember I was staying with a friend, and I would just stay in the house. I didn't want anyone in the neighborhood to see me actually walking around, because I'm just like, oh, if they see me walking,
They'll talk or yeah.
they wonder where my car is, and they might stare at me, and everybody will know I'm homeless, and and this and that. And it was just like a whole thing. And then I finally leave out the house, and I go walk to the store, and no one questioned me about my car, and nobody looked at me
Nobody
strange.
cared.
Nobody cared. And
That's
then I go to find out that there's all of these hundreds of other people that are going through the same thing, and we're living in their car.
yeah.
And I used to sleep up at an oasis, and it was so many people up there in the same position. Like they had their cars all set up on the inside to live in and everything. And I always made sure that my car did not look like I lived in it. I put everything in the trunk, because I used to Lyft and Uber too. So I'd be able to get a hotel sometimes, with that money, but I mainly just stacked it up. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I didn't want to live with anybody because I'd feel compelled to have to pay them. So if I just live in the car, I do Lyft and Uber, stack up my money, I'll get back on my feet, because I'd had the accident already, and, it was hurting me too much to continue to massage when I wasn't healed
Yeah.
anymore. And so it was just like, wow. And I would look around at night and see all these other people, because we'd all
Bye,
park.
Sarah.
And I'm just like, wow.
That's some real self-reliance right there. That's some
Like,
real
but like, other people are going through this too. It's not just me.
Mhm.
And then, like, even the people in my life, I was just like, wow, everybody I know is one paycheck away from the situation that I'm in. You know,
Absolutely.
Like it
Yeah.
happens, this really does happen to people, and it was just because I was so embarrassed because I was just like, this situation looks like I'm on drugs or something,
Yeah.
and people are going to think I'm on drugs. And, I've never been on drugs,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I have, Z. I've been on drugs, but that's why I don't feel like this pity on people that say they can't get off of drugs because of how intensely I was on them
hmm
and I came off of them. So you can do anything you want to do.
Yeah, if you set your mind to it and
Absolutely.
your intent, and I mean, I know about addictions and how strong it is and how it
Because
caused.
I was physically addicted. You know what I mean? Not just like, well, mentally is probably just as bad, but I'm saying I had to go through like physical
Withdrawal.
Withdrawals.
withdrawals.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rough. That is rough. And a lot of times, when we get physically, addicted to something, that's the thing that keeps the addiction going. Trying to, because you don't want to go through that withdrawal of
And
it.
all it would take, like, I took so much, and it was opiates, but I had to have a certain amount just to feel normal.
Yep.
It wasn't even like I was high anymore. I was a functioning addict, basically.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible,
and
terrible.
the opiates are the hardest, so
Yes.
congratulations, kudos to you, because those are really because of how chemically and
And
physically.
then most people, to get off opiates, they go to the methadone clinic or
Yep.
the Suboxone clinic. That's not getting off. Let me just go on and tell
No,
them.
they're just legal drug dealers. They're just legal drug
Right.
dealers.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
I feel like it just keeps you tied to it. You exchange
Yes,
one addiction for another.
that's exactly what they're doing.
Absolutely. Like me. Okay. Like with my alcoholism, which I'm open about. Like that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to go get someone to substitute it. That's it. I'm done. Like, okay, I know people that have been on methadone. People in my family have been on methadone. And number one, it eats your teeth away. Like everyone that takes methadone, their teeth end up getting destroyed, ruined. It's
Oh,
terrible.
oh, that's why they don't have teeth. Okay, I didn't know.
Methadone eats it. Eats your teeth right out of your head.
Oh, I didn't know
And
that.
then they're giving it to them at the doctor's office. See,
Yep.
that's terrible.
Well,
Yep.
Hey, y'all, I love y'all, but
because
I
it's such
gotta
a.
go because if I don't go, I won't go live. I'm
Yeah,
only
I'm gonna
gonna
get
go
off.
live for like
I'm
an
gonna get
hour.
off too, and I'll stop over and see you when you're live. I'm gonna get off too.
All right.
We'll
All
all
right.
meet over
Bye,
there.
y'all.
All right,
I
I'll
see
talk to you
y'all
guys
later.
after. Okay, bye bye.